down. Ooh, we turned into the skid on that one, boys. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because just this quickly, we're going back to Mono Black. Mono Black, force card draw, demon themed, but also mostly about force card draw using Doomsday Excruciator, End of the World, the Apocalypse. So this is a really good one. I really like this one. It's an adaptation of a previous deck that I've done, updated with some of the newer cards, and I think you're really going to like it. Before we get down into it, though, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't, you'll be attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously attack you and maul you and rip you apart for not liking the video and not subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on the stream. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions, all that stuff right there. It's going to be great on Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. Don't forget to hit that bell, turn on those notifications as well, because we do go live on YouTube and you'll be notified whenever we post something new. So, what are we talking about with Mono Black? So as I said, there was a deck like this that I had done previously. Unfortunately, rotation happened and it's not legal anymore. So the last time I ran it was probably January, and I said, wow, can we update this? Can we make it better with a lot of the new cards? And we can. There is a trick to automatically kill people. You will run people down and do so much damage in one blow that they're not expecting it. That's going to be our trick right there. Part of that is force card draw or making them mill out, believe it or not. First things first, we're going to be running Greedy Freebooter. We do want to ramp a little bit here. It's a great little sacrifice card. It's a great way to ramp, get treasure, and scry. We're going to do 3 of those for the early game. That's our only 1 drop. Next thing we do is going to be the removal. I am going to run Nowhere to Run and Bitter Triumph. Part of the reason I want to focus on Nowhere to Run right now is because of the hexproof issue. Mono white is kind of everywhere. Mono white life gain is kind of everywhere, and part of their kit is going to be Sheltered by Ghosts. Being able to -3/-3 out a creature at flash speed for 1 black and 1 is great. The other thing that is going to do is it's going to get rid of ward and hexproof. And that's going to be key, especially dealing with Sheltered by Ghosts, because they're going to try to stop us. So that is going to be a really essential one to do right there. Bitter, I don't mind losing the life. We are going to gain a little bit of life here. That's going to be fine. Or discard something and do what we need to do to get it out. So those are going to be our removal combos. We do have some other removal. We're going to talk about that, though. Those are going to be our only direct ones, as it were. Deep Cavern Bat is going to be a great way to slow people down. There's a reason this card has been in play for a long time, that it's just an auto include in a lot of black decks. 1 black and 1, flying and lifelink bat. Whenever a creature enters, you look at your opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card until its creature leaves the battlefield. Ultimate tempo card right here, because people hate losing their cards, but it also gives them something to shoot at. They go, oh man, I really wanted my board wiper. I wanted that counterspell. I'm going to waste my turn removing the bat and getting my card back. So it stalls people for a turn. That's really where the advantage of this card comes from, is stalling someone while they try to recover or they can't play exactly what they want to play. It's going to be key because our end game is very, very powerful as it goes. So stalling out with Deep Cavern. Then, of course, we're going to run 3 Demon Walls. You could run 4. I'm also... Rock Curse Rakshasa is good too, but I think Demon Wall is the better defensive option right here. 1 black and 1. Final Fantasy 3/3, Defender and Menace. It is a Demon Wall that is a Demon Wall. As long as this creature has a counter on it, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. You can also put a counter on it for 1 black and 5. Very, very useful. You'd be surprised at how often you can get a counter on this without having to worry about it, because if people use Get Lost a lot, and then you can use a map token, put a counter on it. But mostly what we wanted to do is curve out into Annex, be a blocker, and then curve into Annex. 3 drops. Let's talk about what we know before we go into the new combo, which is going to be our finishing move combo here. This is how you're going to close out the game. Let's talk about more of our setup. Unholy Annex, fantastic card. Probably one of the best 3 black black drops in the game. 1 black and 2 at the beginning of your end step. You draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 and you gain 2. Otherwise, you lose 2 life. I don't mind losing 2 life on the curve. If we need to go 3 curve into 4 and then lose the life for 1, the card advantage and getting the combo that we need off is kind of worth it. But the best thing about this card is it comes built in with a demon. We're going to get the creature token right here, the 6/6 flying if we pay 2 black and 3. The main thing you're going to want is you're going to want to get demons out here. You're going to want to get demons out here because you're going to want to get that gain and drain, that lose 2, gain 2 going, and constantly getting those cards out. That's going to be key to getting you card advantage and just that life differential that you're really going to need. So we love the demon wall into 2, into Unholy Annex into 3, or the Annex on 3 into Aclazats on 4 if we need to. In an emergency, you have that extra demon in the pocket as it goes. Scrawling Crawler. Everyone sleeps on this one. Everyone forgets about him, but man, does he do a good job, because card advantage is going to be something big that we're doing here. It is a Phyrexian construct, and it's shaped like a virus, which I think is very cool. 3 and a 3/2 Phyrexian construct. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card. So you draw an extra card a turn. But whenever an opponent draws a card, that player loses 1 life. Why would you give your opponent more cards? They lose life when they draw it, so they're going to lose 1 life on your turn and 1 life on their turn, because they're going to draw and then you're going to draw. Blue and red right now love drawing cards. There's a lot of places that love drawing cards right now. If we can punish people for overdrawing, I'm going to absolutely go for it. The other thing is the more life and damage that we're doing, especially if we can double it with Bloodletter, things are going to get worse. And this goes into the main theme of our deck, which is, of course, let's force draw people on cards, and will make them take more damage. That is going to be an advantage that we can do, because if we force draw, things are going to go bad. One of the ways we're going to force draw is this new card, Faller's Faithful. Now, if you want more removal, you could do up to 4 of her. I have 2 for right now. I've played with 3, and you could certainly do 4, because this is an uncommon card, and this is a new card from Edge of Eternities that I think people sleep on. It is a human wizard, a 1 black and 3, 3/1. Whenever this creature enters, destroy up to 1 target creature. If that creature wasn't dealt damage this turn, its controller draws 2 cards. Okay, so the main thing that this is here is you can force draw cards on people while hitting removal, or basically sacrifice one of your creatures and draw 2 cards. So you could, if you needed the cards, you could do Greedy Freebooter, sacrifice it. If something hasn't died yet, basically a void effect. If that creature wasn't dealt damage this turn, you could just kill it that way and draw and do that, or kill someone and force them to draw cards, which is really funny. Especially if you have Scrawling Crawler, because you destroy a creature, make them take 2 damage or 4 damage, and go from there, and you've got something else out of the way. And it's a 3/1 blocker as you go. Again, this is all interesting because it's a force card draw combination that we can pull off with Avarice and Bloodletter and all those things like that. The more damage we do, we're obviously going to do 4 Bloodletter of Aclazats right here, 3 black and 1, 2/4 Vampire Demon flying. If an opponent would lose life during your turn, they lose twice that much life instead. Again, if you're doing Scrawling Crawler or you're doing Unholy Annex, making them lose 2 is 4, making them lose 2 is 4. That adds up as it goes. Insanely powerful demon. Again, curves right off into Unholy Annex to Bloodletter. Very, very good line of play right there, and super, super dangerous for people as we go on. Now, the final move, we have the damage card draw here, and we have the ring out move, the force everyone to have no cards left. Faller's Faithful is going to be useful with these 2 anyways. Insatiable Avarice, 1 black spree. You can do 1, you can do both. If you do 3 black, you do target player draws 3 cards and loses 3 life. Again, with Bloodletter, that's lose 6 life. That is an insanely big attack card for 3 black. Or you can search your card for library, search your library for a card, put it on top, and then you're going to draw. So if you know you're going to draw, you can make sure you get the right one, and then force yourself to draw the correct card that you want for a total of 5 mana. Or force draw people 3 cards and lose 3 life. Now, if you're running something like Scrawling Crawler, and Insatiable Avarice, they're going to take 3 damage from Crawler, 3 damage from that, and take 6 damage altogether. Crawler, Bloodletter, and Avarice make somebody lose 12 life because they're going to take 2 for each card they draw from Crawler and 6 from that one. It's going to be 12 life total with the Aclazotz, Crawler, Bloodletter, into Avarice. That is 12 life they're going to lose. Insanely powerful combo play right there. Really, really good. That's why I talk about instantly killing someone. And then if you close out with the Annex, they're going to lose 4 more. So you could potentially do 16 points of damage on somebody's turn. That is all well and good. Forcing someone to draw cards, forcing damage on them with all the different things. But what is the other advantage of forcing all this card draw on someone? Well, we finish off with the Doomsday Excruciator. 6 black, 6/6 demon. Obviously, it is a 6/6/6. Very cool right there. Whenever this creature enters, if it was cast, each player exiles all but the bottom 6 of their cards face down. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card. All stars grow dark. All worlds come to an end. Very Edge of Eternities fitting right there. A little bit of foreshadowing. The amazing thing is guess what? If they only have 6 cards left in their deck, do you know what you're doing? If you then cast Faller's Faithful and Insatiable Avarice, you deck them out. You can force them to draw 2 cards and then 3 more cards on curve after Doomsday Excruciator. That's pretty funny when you think about it, because you play that, they only have 6 cards left, they draw 1 on their turn, it goes back to you, they have 5 cards left in their deck. Draw 2 and draw 3 more. You're done. You don't have any cards left, the game is over. So we have 2 options here. We have a 6/6 demon that's going to synchronize really well with everything that you're going to have to deal with, and everyone's deck is gone. You're going to make them run out before you run out. That is going to be the key there, because using these advantages of forcing everyone to draw their entire hand, they're just going to lose. They only have 6 cards left. You're going to draw fast. You're going to draw slower than them because you have the fast draw option. So if you have these in your hand, get yourself set up. Don't play Doomsday Excruciator until you have the force draw in your hand, and then make them deck out like that. It's not really a mill, it's a deck out deck. So that is really funny to do right there. 22 swamps, 1 Cavern of Souls for demon or whatever else you need, and 1 Soulstone Sanctuary. Turn it into a demon because it's a changeling, and that'll work with Annex and everything like that. End of the world. All stars grow dark. Very, very good. So that is what we're looking at right there. 23 creatures, 10 demons, bats, wizards, walls, vampires, pirates, 4 instants, 4 sorceries, 7 artifacts, 6 enchantments, 24 lands altogether, and a 3.4 average. We have a little bit of ramp right there. Don't worry about that CMC. It's a little skewed because of the Unholy Annex issue right there, so it's going to be a little bit more than that. So don't worry. If you want to do sideboard, we can certainly do that. The sideboard is going to be Tragic Trajectory, yeah, a little bit more removal. Unscrupulous Contractor also forces card draw. You could also plot it. You can target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. That's a good one from OTJ that you could put in a 3-drop. Rush of Dread is an instant kill with Bloodletter of Aclazotz. I know everyone likes to bring that up. So is Grievous Wounds. Grievous Wounds is a good instant kill off of Bloodletter. It's also great against mono white life gain. Enchanted player can't gain life. So you enchant someone, they lose half their life, and then they can never gain life. The End is a great way to get rid of key cards that are just in the way. Elegy Acolyte's actually not a bad 4-drop for this. 4/4 lifelink unless you draw cards and get robots. And Withering Torment, of course, pops out enchantments, as it were. So there's a couple of things you can do. You could also do the Graveyard Exile of Strategic Betrayal or anything like that. Strategic Betrayal is a great Graveyard Exile, but you know what kind of removal you're going to need depending on what you do. So we're back in Mono Black Demons, using one of my old favorite combat traps of forcing insane life loss or completely decking out your opponent. Sorry about my voice. I'm not going to be talking in this one too much. You're going to be seeing me really be quiet. The main reason is that I'm sick and my voice is going out. So if I'm not too chatty in this one, I apologize for that. But here we go. End of the world. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, tell me what you think about this. Here we go. Garbage hand. Garbage hand. No removal, nothing. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I kept this. So bad. So fucking bad. No fucking clue why I kept this piece of shit. Not a fucking idea. Not a fucking clue. Horrid. Just horrid. Absolute abysmal dog shit. Just impressively bad. Amazing. Okay. I'm going for one there. Wicker folk. You gonna run at me? I will block that out. That's a removal. I think I may have successfully blocked him enough to get somewhere here. Yeah. I think we did it. Woof. Okay. Soulless Jailer would really come in handy. Evan Interrupter, yeah. Well, what does airbending do again? Do that when I play. Okay. Oh, you can cast it for that. Okay, I got it. Leroy Jenkins over here. Mossberg Pump. Wabango. Can I say that I'm slightly more excited for Airbender than I'm slightly more excited for Airbender than Spider-Man. It looks more interesting and fun and fits thematically more than Spider-Man. Yes. Dermetry, how you doing? This is true. You won't have Spider-Man if all you do is play Arena. Very true. You won't have Spider-Man. Honestly, the Omen Path cards are more exciting, yeah. Frankly, seeing Ravnica and all these fan favorite locations, Outlaws, we're seeing Thunder Junction again, you know. We're seeing all these places. It's fun. It's believe it or not, I know Wizards is shocked that we like the places that are in their world, but we do. Alright, we have to get a mana here or we're going to lose. We're going to lose. Mana here or we might as well just scoop. Alright, we have that. Could be, he could preemptively play the shell, yeah. Preemptive shell. It sucks, but yeah. No, that missed that mana gap fucked us up. L. You have to have a board wipe for this. Once that gets out of control, I was delayed on it. He was on the play. I missed a mana drop. L. Run that up. Doesn't matter. It's fair to say that most standard games are basically determined like the first 3 rounds, whether or not you're gonna get it. Like, I would say a solid 50% are like predetermined. You're gonna get it or you're not. Basically, on the first 2 hands, you're gonna know. It's like poker. You can look at what's in your pocket cards and basically know. You know, fold this. You know, it's just, unfortunately, we're there with Magic. For good or for ill, that's where we are. Spider-Man. Green. Bye. He had all fucking things in his hand. Ooh. We're gonna hold steady. We're gonna go in there. So the idea here is to break this guy's hope. I think that's what we're gonna want to do. If he's got a protection card there, we're good to go. Yeah, I'll take that. Order of Nylea. What are you gonna put down now, my guy? Another Order of Nylea. Gangster, man. I love it. I love it, man. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at resourceful man here. He did not give up, bro. He did not give up. Love it. He's gonna do a big old 10 points of damage to me right there. Love it, man. Okay, he gave it all. Unfortunately, sometimes your best isn't good enough. That's just the way it goes, guys. Sometimes your best isn't good enough. I appreciate his tenacity. I tip my cap to him Colioli Oli Olio, how you doing? What's up, Drift? I go first. Shop. Maybe I can get the Excruciator win here. Okay. Authority. It does in fact solo every now and again. He's building. Authority. Authority. Interland. Very nice. Lose life. Okay. I think he's dead. I'm sorry I'm not talking. My throat hurts. Oh yeah, he's super dead. He misplayed this. He bungled this real bad. Bungled. Take him to the chorus, scrawling crawler. There you go. There you go, guys. A little bit of apocalyptic action for you. A little bit of apocalyptic action for you. He should have... I don't think he could have won on the gun down. I don't think he could have run me down if he ran it, because even with one blocker, they would have been like 6 6s, and he would have only done 18. So I think that he was just behind the 8-ball there. Unfortunately for him. You gotta gun him down sometimes, guys. It's just... it has to happen. And it's gotta happen. There we go. Uh-oh. This is a very dangerous... Y'shtola profile picture and Yuna cards. Very dangerous, guys. No telling what this guy is capable of right here. No telling what the inhumanity that this person is capable of bringing. The princess. Ooh. There you go. Land. Wait, hold on. So are they just going to have infinite exile? Yeah. We have no way of winning this. They're going to have infinite exile. When you get these two of them out, it's basically, it ruins you. You just fucking die. Because you're going to go back to that immediately. The only thing I can do is draw a kill card. See? The only thing you can do is get rid of that. It's the only way out of it. Oh, and I just drew no kill cards too, so... None. 0. Zilch. Amazing. Yeah, if they get this combo, the only way... Yeah, no kill cards. Hopefully we draw one right now. Nope, land. And a second land. Wonderful. Wow. Amazing stuff right there, guys. So far we've 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've drawn 12 lands. It's really good. Love to see that. Love to see the 12 land draw right there. Let's do no blocks. Great. Wonderful. Here's Yuna. Demon Wall. So let's do this. And our only option right now is to potentially draw off the top here. Let's see. Bloodletter, we don't need it. Okay. If we can maybe get a kill card off the top, we can possibly do it. Oh, we can do this. That. I told you it was going to be some real degenerate shit. I said it's going to be some of the worst shit you ever saw in your life. So let's do this. Let's do this. They gain too much life for us to even do anything. They gain way too much life for us to even fucking affect it in any kind of conceivable way. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Maybe we can get somewhere here. Garnet. Esper Origins. Maybe we can pull it around, guys. Maybe we can pull the car around. Fenrir. Everyone's gonna have to contribute to this one, though. Everyone's gonna have to contribute. Is he gonna attack? No. No, he should have brought back the other one, though. My turn? No, it's too late. It's too late, bro. It's too late. Got him down. Ooh, we fucking turned into the skid on that one, boys. Good recovery. Turned into the fucking skid. God damn. You know what? I forgot that stupid fucking thing would die next turn and return my stuff. And because it died and returned my stuff, I had an ETB to kill something. Oh man, brutal. Brutal. Pretty savage, guys. Nightmare, how you doing? Uh-oh. Life gain on the play here. Don't do shelter. Don't do it. What's lightweight enchantments? The fuck is that? Going in. Oof. Okay. Inspiring Overseer. Okay. Going in. You do that again. I don't trust that he's not gonna fucking do something. I don't trust that fucking at all. Seam rip. Inspiring Overseer. Push. Bitter Triumph, very useful. Lurker Bat. Shelt. Perfect. Okay. Got him. No Rush of Dread. I probably should sideboard it. Got Alchemy Mythic for midweek. Stupid 5-color sliver. Wow. The Diamond Piece, guys. Here we go. Diamond Piece. Ops goes first. Kind of a shitty hand here. I think I'm going to mulligan this. This is too much. We need a little bit more. We need a little bit something else besides this. This doesn't feel good. Better. Not great, but better. Let's drop a deep cavern. Do we need 2 of them? Actually, let's do that. We're gonna risk it. How you doing, Joko? Yeah, I like the one shot too. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about what we can do with Rush of Dread, but I'm not running it. Alright. Essence Channeler. This is gonna be bad. No, we didn't get the mana, so bad draw here. If we can recover, we can recover. If we can't, we can't. It is what it is. We have to draw basically kill cards from here on out. If we can't do that, we can't win. See how fast that goes? No. No way. Not a chance. Not a chance. Not a chance, boys. Not even close. You have to have 5 or 6 removal cards immediately ready for you. And we don't have that. We don't have that. Well, that's gonna be it, guys. Immediately hit the fucking the whatchamacallit on the play out there. We hit the smoko. Oh, I'm sweating through my clothes. Terrible hand. Better. Actually, Avarice, you gotta go away. This fucking life gain shit, man. Tired of it. Tomorrow we're gonna run anti-life. Gonna run fucking anti-life tomorrow. Fuck your life game, bro. Yeah, fucking shit on easy mode, man. Tired of that. Linden. You gonna run in on me? Do it. Actually, you know what? I'll let you hit, bro. I'll let you hit. Perfect. You don't need that. Shell. attacks. Okay. Lurker bat. Hey, look, a million fucking lands. What do you know? Nope, not paying attention. We're taking one last bite at the apple, boys. All right, guys, we're ending it right there. We're gonna end it right there, guys. I'm exhausted. I'm sick. I'm sweating through my clothes. But we did cause the apocalypse a couple of times, which is good to run back this deck. The last time I ran this was in January, and it's new and it updated. It's one of my favorite decks. I think it's actually the premier deck. When you first click on my channel, it shows you. It's a fun one, guys. The end of the world. A good deck for being sick and playing.